So before I get to the toxic part of working Instacart gig work, a toxic environment that you can have at these stores, I want to talk about a couple of good things. If you're a gig worker, specifically a Instacart worker, or even a Spark, which is popular to some extent, but probably not as popular as Instacart, you may agree with me with what I'm about to say. Cool things are, you get to work as much or as little as you want, but of course as long as there's orders, because you can sit there like a duck thinking you're working, but if there's no orders coming in, you ain't working. But anyways, it's at your discretion. You can work whenever you want, as long as you want. That's really cool. 2, you're pretty much by yourself and you don't have any bad mood supervisors or smart ass managers or bitter managers or higher ups that got chewed out by their higher ups, so they need to take it out on you, and they do. These are these highlighting moments for me that just reminds me on how much I dislike that corporate environment, which is why I do gig work and I do Instacart. So you got the freedom of having to deal with that. Your schedule's free. You can work 7 days a week. You can work a 16-hour one day and take 2 days off, 3 days off. That right there is a big one for me. Like right now, it's the middle of the day. My wife texts me, what time are we taking the dogs out for a walk? I was like, let me come to the water. I'm in Seal Beach right now. I mean, I could literally see the ocean right now. It's beautiful. It's probably like 80 degrees in February. I just finished an order. I could be home right now in 15 minutes and get the carrots and the dogs ready and we'll go for a walk. I don't have to ask permission. I don't have to do any of that shit. I could just go on my choice when I want to, and I love that shit. Now, to the toxic part. And it doesn't happen a lot to me, but there was these 2 recent incidents that kind of stood out, and it's like dang, you know, I guess even in this environment, there is this level of toxicity. And a big part of it too is how you perceive it and how you take it. There's this one particular employee, and of course we're not gonna say any names, we're not gonna say any specific stores, and if you think this is you, it's probably not you. Matter of fact, it's not you. If you think, oh shit, Albert's talking about me because you follow me here on YouTube, it's not, bro. Don't even think about it. It's not you. It's from that store that's far away, that's not even close to my regular store. I just happen to be, I was on my way to a road trip, and for fun, I said, hey, you know what? Let me do this Instacart order right here, and I did it just for fun. So definitely not you. So don't trip. Certain items are locked up just for safety purposes, and you have to press the button if you find that your item is behind the glass. So you press the button, and there's this one employee. She comes around the corner, rolling her eyes with a sigh, like attitude, like, why the fuck did you call me? Why the fuck did you press that button? What the fuck do you want? Like that level. I'm just not cursing 3 times just to curse 3 times. That's exactly the attitude and the energy that she brought around. Can I help you? Damn. Yes, please, no thanks. I come from the mindset of, look, you can't fuck with this and you can't fuck with this. I'm always just neutral. Even if you're at a low attitude, I'm gonna come at you at neutral. I'm not gonna hit you with this Mr. Cheery, everything's fine, because that almost comes out like if I'm pressing your buttons, because you may going through some stuff. Mental health is a thing. I'm not trying to make you feel even more uncomfortable. Maybe that whole happy, cheery, everything's fine, that attitude just, it doesn't work for that person, and it maybe triggers them. And I'm not here to trigger anybody. But if I have this neutral vibe, you can't really complain about a neutral vibe. You can't hate on me being neutral. Your bad attitude ain't bringing me down, and I'm not gonna forcefully like shoot it up high to get to you. That's just not who I am. I don't want to bring any negativity or any fucked up feelings to anybody else, because I know that comes back around to me. So she has this real like nasty attitude. Can I help you? I was like, hi, yes please. I need some from behind the glass. Which one do you need? Oh, like she's for real on this angry tip. I think it's one of these 2. Which one is it? I almost feel like I had one of my stressed out elementary school teachers getting mad at me when I was trying to give the right answer, and they were upset because it was the wrong answer. I'm not sure. I'm on an Instacart order. This is not for me. I don't know exactly what I want, but it looks like in the picture it's one of these 2. I know there's a difference between one and the other. I can't figure it out. She starts messing with the lock. Doesn't say, okay, let me get them. Gotcha, I understand. It's just that sigh of frustration with the heavy blink. I can't show you the blink right now. Frustrated, irritated, annoyed. I was like, damn, lady, really? Did I mess up your day that bad? She finally opens it and just stares at it and looks at me Aren't you gonna get it? I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. Keep in mind, I was scared of reaching in her space and grabbing it. I was like borderline, man, this lady's gonna slap my hand, or what are you doing? It's behind the glass for a reason. That vibes. I was just kind of like, yes ma'am. Aren't you gonna get it? I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Here, let me grab both of them and check. I grabbed them, I checked it. It's like, okay, cool. It's this one. Don't take it anywhere. I gotta put it in a case. Loss prevention that is 100. Let's go. I put the one I didn't want back, kept the other one. This one grabs the case, upset because the first case she grabbed wasn't the right one. Kind of slams it a little hard back, gets the next one, opens it, and everything is like angry, like opening it pissed, shoving the product into the case pissed, slamming the little door, and then one last sigh for the road. Thanks. Gotta work. That could make you feel some type of way. Old me would have tripped. Old me with the bad attitude, with the self-victimizing mindset would have been like, damn, what a bitch, da-da-da-da-da, complaining this, complaining that, talk about her to another employee there at the store, hey, what's wrong with this lady, whatever. That was the old me. New me was like, dang, mental health is a thing. She's probably going through a rough one. She has to deal with a lot of compressions in order to be conditioned to be that way. Send her good energy, pray for her. But man, that's just toxic. You would think, bug, you know. As a gig worker, I don't think I'd ever would have to deal with, we won't call them fellow employees because really they're not co-workers, but yet I still have to deal with the attitude. Flip the coin around though, and I'll be honest with you, I've made friends with some of the store employees there where we're like on first name basis. We follow each other on Instagram, we say what's up. There's this one lady that she works there, I think she's like a supervisor or something. We're cool as fuck. We're homies. So not everybody's messed up like that, but I'm saying there is some toxicity even in gig work where you have to deal with employees that are not necessarily co-workers, but they still can get you if you're the type of person that allows other people to affect you. Hey, shout out to all my gig workers out there. If you've had to deal with any of this shit, chime in below. Let me know your story. If you want to kick it and become homies, make sure that you subscribe. I post here every day. You want to help out the channel? Check in the comments, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. This was a fun video. I'll get at you on the next one.